Good morning everyone. We're down at Dancing Man Brewery because my mate Jamie, the head brewer here, has kindly allowed us to clean our casks on their cask washer that you can see down there. Currently in their storage room, which I'm very jealous of all their space, having our brewery in a shipping container. The brewery's on the other side of this wall here and it's epic, so I've already had the tour. So here we are, just cleaning our casks. 2-head washer, rinse and caustic, all the de-shivers and everything, and yeah, so we're getting ready to get our beer, our first batch into cask, so hence why we're getting these cleaned. So here's the brewery side. We were just on the other side, which was the storage where the clean area was. So these guys pump out a shit ton of beer. As you can see, these are 50-litre kegs, it's mental. Here's the head brewer, Jamie. I've just shoved the camera in his face and asked to record in his brewery. Like, very awkwardly for me to do that and spring that on someone. So yeah, this is their setup. This is Dancing Man. It's what size is it? 15. 15 barrel system. You see they've got a little boy. That's probably more like Portcullis size. The Unitech that's come in. Got these bigger boys here, and it's yeah, it's an absolute setup. It's wicked. I'm very, very jealous of all the space you got here. But yeah, so yeah, Jamie has had me in here today, borrowing the use of, well, loaning his cask washer. So yeah, we're very thankful.
Here are a few additional photos from the day. Here's their brew house. It's an epic bit of kit. Here's their keg filler. It's also another epic bit of kit. Here's one of their barrel-aged beers, Snake Oil. They do one-offs into bottles, which we managed to try some of their new experimental barley wine, as you can see in this image here, with Jamie pouring it out. Here's 2 of the casks on the cask washer, and here's the van full of clean casks ready to get filled. Here I am just rinsing out the casks. They've had an overnight soak with caustic to kill all the nasties in there. So they're spotless now, so just giving them a rinse. I tend to do about a 10-second times 3 rinse on all of the casks. And then we will give them a splash around with peracetic acid so that they are sanitised and ready to be filled.
Right, momentous occasion for the Portcullis Brewing Company. Phil's behind the camera.
Hello.
I'm here with overalls on, pretending that I'm actually a fully fledged professional brewer still. But anyway, so we've got our first cask here, currently filled with peracetic acid. We just gave it a big old shake, and now I'm just going to dump it to reuse it again. We're using Super Ref as our filings, just to help the beer drop right. We've got a beer festival, well, the beer's debuting at a beer festival on Saturday, so we're hoping that it's bright enough for all the camera crew there, but if not, a little bit of haze never hurt anyone. But as you can see from the fermenter, we have a side glass going into hosing, let's say piping, onto a rack and gun, which looks wicked. It's fairly simple, but it looks wicked. Now we've drained this. Basically, set this down somewhere, preferably leaning against this. First one we've done. We've got 50 mils of Super F going in now. There you go, in the hole. Now, the first one. Hopefully it doesn't all go wrong, but I mean, it looks pretty simple as it is. Right. So, open it up on this side. Drain this out just in case there's any peracetic acid in the hose. I don't think there is. Pretty well drained. Swing this back a little bit. Lean against here. That should stay. In it goes. This is peracetic acid in here, by the way, so everything's sterilised. Peracetic acid's been ran through everything. So put my foot behind here. Yeah, so guys, forward, not backwards, Elliot. So open that, the pressure should now start filling our foots. There we go. And as you can see,
outside glass, we've got beer in there.
Doesn't look, looks pretty.
It does look pretty good.
It's pretty good actually. I mean, that's some chill haze there, but if the finder's going to make that any clearer, I'll be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
It's only been on chill for a couple of days. When we say chill, it's got down to what 5 Celsius
Yeah,
or 6?
6, I think 6 was the maximum we got to.
Well, we're learning as we go. So, I don't know how long this is going to take to fill. Probably about a minute, a couple of minutes. But
yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it?
yeah, well, you can start seeing it climbing up. Pretty happy with the temperature of it now because it's dropped pretty bright.
Oh, there's a torch up here. We might be able to see it.
Yeah, well, you tend to be able to see it when it gets close to the top. So it's about
halfway.
no, it's not yet. It's about, I'd say about a third because I don't want to be pedantic. But yeah, because it's gravity filling, it would take a little bit of time, but yeah.
Brilliant.
Slower the better, less oxygen ingress. But yeah, there we go.
Excellent.
Slowly but surely filling up. Yeah, getting there. Probably about 3/4 way full now.
Here we are with our first pint of Cam's Roadworks, the first beer brewed at home by Portcullis Brewing Company on our very own kit. We were thrilled to bits with the feedback from our customers at the Portcullis Tap House and at the customers at the other pubs that we sold the remaining tubs to. We sold 4 through the pub and 5 to our friends. So the next beer will be a best bitter, and as I've recorded this video I've already racked it, but you'll see all about it in the next video. Cam's Roadworks will be returning into our core range under a different name because it went down so well and it would be silly not to replicate it down the line. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.